Sup guys, quick disclaimer before the video starts. Actually, as of right now, we have 1 week of limited coaching, okay? Every new member or anyone who has not received coaching yet can get a free 15-minute session with me. Just hit me down below in the Discord, DM me there, and I will let you know when we can do the coaching. Anyways guys, enjoy the video, it's a really good one. Sup guys, back with a new banger, and this is again the Nidalee video. I want to show you guys, really emphasize how you can completely stomp games no matter which elo. This was, I think, Emerald Platinum elo, if I'm not wrong. Again though, this video is gonna be just a quick breakdown of this game and how I'm able to go, I believe, 14-0 against the Bel'Veth, which is considered a Nidalee counter, which is basic fundamentals and knowing my champion, knowing what I can do on this champ, right? So in this game, as you can see on the matchup right here, we are playing Nidalee against Bel'Veth. I really have a shitty matchup, but we make the best out of it, right? In this game, again, I advise you, like in most of my videos, if you are a strong jungler, you want to start on the red buff. I right now know. My bot lane is kind of wincon with great setup and getting some hero head is perfect, right? But again, I still want to start on the red buff. Worst case, I'm going to be pathing topside and playing for a top matchup, but here again, I think it's fine pathing to Fiora. Again, in a perfect world, I'm pathing bot side. Usually you want to be pathing bot side anyways, that's just the way the game is as of right now in this season. And because I have great setup, but again, worst thing that happens, I play Fiora, right? It's not like I'm going to be playing for a tank who's going to be useful regardless, right, of his score. Again though, this is why I started my red buff in this game. That's my thought process right here. That's how you have to think about it. This is kind of important. I'm just looking to get vision down. Preferably you want to ward the raptors. It's really the best what you can do, so you can see if the enemy jungler is starting on these raptors, which is going to allow us to invade them later on. That's why I went for this. If you go for this ward, very important, you want to be going for that ward at the 1 minute mark. It's going to give you the most info on the map. Doesn't matter where the enemy jungler is starting. And in this game, she actually didn't start on the Raptors leadership, that's fine. As of right now, I don't know where she started. All I know is the Bel'Veth. If I do 3 camps and she is not showing here on this ward and the Raptors are up, she most likely did her blue side, right? Obviously, unless she invaded me. So this is really the point of this ward. And this is just basic as full clearing, going for 3 camps. Again guys, Nidalee, any champ, you want to look at your weak side lane if you can get a level 3 gank. That's what I end up doing right here. I recognize I'm Nidalee. If you look at bot lane right here, I have great setup. They're really low. The wave set is perfect. Even if they have summoner spells, this is a very guaranteed gank because they have to walk all the way up here. And I have great setup. I'm really strong on Nidalee. This is why I go for this play. As you can see here, we actually end up killing them. That's perfectly fine. Flash in, QW out. That's obviously mechanical stuff, but the thought process behind it is go to your weak side lane after 3 camps if it is obviously with the stuff we always talk about, HP, wave state and summoner spells and the setup and damage you have. That's how you have to think about ganking. Only if it's killable, and those 3 factors are always going to be the most consistent way to think about ganking. Here obviously most people would say, but cannot the enemy jungler just invade you? Yes they can, but I'm just going to be there, right? You have to think about it this way. By the time I go for this play, they will only see me by the time I show in the lane, right? So right now the Bel'Veth just saw me bot side and she just started the Raptors. At most she's gonna get my blue buff with Smite. But that's fine. Like if there is a bot lane kill available and in this scenario actually 2 kills, I'm perfectly fine, worst case, trading my blue buff for 2 bot side kills, playing for my win con and getting myself and my team ahead, right? Again though, you want to immediately recall and go to your top side camps to protect them, and potentially even smite away the blue buff from the enemy jungler. And Bel'Veth actually recognizes here she doesn't have enough time to invade me here. And this is going to be the case in most games. The enemy jungler cannot punish you for level 3 ganks if you just recall immediately. Because Bel'Veth, we actually saw her on the ward going through her red buff, I don't immediately rush to my blue buff. And I know I have time to do my wolves here because it's only 320 in-game timer, right? So I can do wolves and then look to deny her the scuttle crab. I also kind of have top prior here, so that's why I do not go for my blue or my gromp. I just want to deny her the scuttle crab. This is kind of the outside in rule thing you want to get. Think about the map, right? The middle of the map is neutral. This is going to be your territory and this is going to be the enemy jungler's territory. I right now know if I go for blue or Chrome, she might just get the Scuttle for free. So I want to take that from her, also because I have prior on top side. And after that, maybe I go for counter gank, or maybe I just clear bot side again. I cannot tell you right now what I will do. All I know at that point in time, I can deny her the Scuttle grab and get it myself. So that's why I didn't go for my camps here. Immediately my blue and my Gromp, just looking to deny it from her, because Bel'Veth is gonna be finishing her full clear right now. And as of right now, my top lane is really healthy. I don't want to look for counter gank top side, because first of all, Bel'Veth should know I am top side, and Fiora is literally full HP, right? So if she goes for this gank, it's really bad, because Fiora can just move to me and we 2v2 them, right? Again though, if she is low, you can look to counter gank this, or just, see what's happening. Maybe you help her push out this wave, so she doesn't die to Bel'Veth here. Here though, if your Fiora is this full HP, I'm totally fine with Bel'Veth ganking this, and me not being there, because there's no way my Fiora is going to be dying, right? Worst case, I can still move there potentially if they really, have an extended fight. But I'm totally fine with Bel'Veth ganking this, and I'm just getting my camps here, right? You do not want to go topside here to help your top laner if they do not need your help, right? And worst case, I can still move if shit hits the train. So that's what I do here. That's why I stay from my camps. So you can really see that's how I am efficient, just based on my decisiveness in my decision making, right? How I'm using my move on the map. That's why I didn't go topside. Bel'Veth kind of a good play. She didn't go for the top gank. She recognized I am topside. She cannot contest Scuttle. She cannot gank top lane because Fiora was full HP. After this, I immediately move over here, because I know Bel'Veth not showing here tells me she's gonna recur for her bot set camps. And because that's where she started, and she might look for a bot lane play here. I right now know I'm Nidalee. I have boots, I have lots of map scaling, I can beat her in time, right? And it's not like there's anything topside anyways. And I'm not really in the base summer, so I immediately move bot side here, immediately, because I know that's where Bel'Veth is gonna be. I would even move bot side here if she didn't show. So that's what I do here. Again, it's a kind of a basic example. Maybe loads of you guys are doing this already, but just to clarify this is the best play right here, obviously. No topside camps up, Bel'Veth is gonna be here, we're really strong. And because I'm at the right place at the right time, just based on that, I'm able to pick up a kill for free. After this, I actually also kill a Jinx. Of course, mechanical stuff, you wanna know how to play Nidalee, or just, mechanics are gonna be important. After this, I was actually, since we killed the Bel'Veth, I was looking to invade a Gromp, because I know she started bot side. The first camp after this buff is always going to respawn at 420. Unless you're doing a leashless Raptor start, then the camp is going to respawn at 4 minutes. So right now, I was looking to invade her camps, because she actually didn't do those camps. She just immediately went for gank, punished the enemy jungle, right? Since the Yasuo is moving and my bot lane is still pushed up, right, I obviously want to protect them. So that's why I didn't go for the Gromp here, because the Yasuo was moving. Here, I was just looking to get a Scuttle Crab for free. That's all fine. And basically, the Yasuo was just honestly inting here. He should never have gone for this play. But that's why, again, like all of the stuff that's happening right now is because I recognized right here after taking Scuttle. Bel'Veth, since she didn't show for a gank after I took my camps, that's where she's gonna be. And that's really why I end up in this position. And I didn't go for Gromp, honestly, because Yasuo was showing, right? After this, though, I think this is honestly kind of greedy. I was just thinking to myself, if after all of this, right, I checked this and Bel'Veth is not here, she most likely went topside, because that's where her camps are going to be respawning. I think this is kind of greedy. She might also just be on the wolves, so preferably you want to take your Raptors and your Crux, because it's only 5:17 in game time, right? So I have time to take my bot camps here and beat her at the 6-minute mark for the grubs. So that's what I would do, to just match her topside, right, and use my lead to get the crops for free. So I think this is kind of a risky play. Again though, if you are confident Bel'Veth is not going to be there and she's going to be on topside camps if she hasn't shown yet, that's why I end up going for this Gromp. Right now though, I have to recall, because Bel'Veth is topside obviously, and I do not want to give her the crops for free. You might argue, honestly, I think this game it would have been better to just get my level 2 camps bot side and then just recall. I think it's kind of an even situation, denying the enemy channel camp is obviously great. So right here, I immediately go topside. I do not go to my bot side camps. So yeah, I think honestly it would have been better to just do this and then, recall and go topside. You kind of want to get your camps off the map. Still though, I deny her the Gromp, which is kind of double the value, because I'm gaining the Gromp and denying her the Gromp. And I'm this strong, I don't really need my bot side camps here. And again, it's not like I'm gonna lose them. We know Belveth has to be topside here if she is not showing here. So this is why right now I never want to go to my bot side camps, because then she might just get this for free. And obviously you do not want to give the enemy jungler anything for free on the map. Right here she actually didn't show, but I know she's most likely still topside, so I was just looking to one-shot this grub. Right here, this is important. My top lane is spacing, my mid lane is not in the lane. Yasuo, we just saw him moving, Belveth just used the blend. You do not want to just coin flip a fight here 1v2. I'm strong, but again, you want to go for guaranteed stuff. I'm just playing this slowly, just, checking vision with the blend here. Looking to poke them down. Still looking to fight this, right? Because right now my Vel'Koz is here. This is a 2v2. Obviously the enemy top laner can move here, so you have to play this very slowly. But I right now know Nidalee, if I just hit 1 or 2 spears, this is a really fucked situation for them. So this is why I ended up going for this. And I also recognize right now I cannot dive in, right? It's literally a 2v3, right? And if I go in, it's more like a 1v3, honestly. So I'm just playing this slow, looking to chunk them out with spears, because I know by the time they're finished with this, my Fiora is going to be there. If I get them kind of low, we can kill them for sure, right? So they are completely greening for this. If I play this any different and I actually immediately go in and die, this is really bad, guys, because then the Belveth will get the grubs for free. She might get my topside for free and just, get shit for free on the map. So this is really important here. Yasuo actually goes in completely. I know we can't fight this guy because Belveth and Volibear are doing the grubs. Again, though, I'm playing this very slowly, looking to chunk them out. Belveth still doing the grubs here. So you can see I'm really playing on a fine line here between being aggressive, but still not as aggressive where I would die, right? I'm just looking to chunk them out completely. Belveth gets the grubs, that's whatever. I actually end up just, punishing the Volibear, because all of the stuff I did, me being patient, we actually get rewarded with a kill here. And I recognize my Fiora is here, so that's why we end up going for this. And after this, I actually decide to go for her Krugs. I know they are up, because Belveth immediately did the grubs, contesting me there. So obviously, because she used her move like that, she couldn't have done her camps, right? She was moving here immediately out of base. So I'm doing the grubs here. Again, though, you might think it's dangerous because she's getting these camps. I have top bot prior, I have a mid laner here. I think it's kind of not too guaranteed for Belveth to get my camps here, honestly. My team can just move. Honestly, though, in low elo, you might just want, after killing the Volibear, immediately go bot side to protect your camps. But since I had bot prior here, and I know that her camps are up top side, that's why I ended up going for that. And Belveth actually recognizes, okay, Vel'Koz is in lane, bot lane is prior, she cannot invade this. Anyways, though, guys, like, it's low elo. Even in Masters elo, she might be a Psycho, right, and the teammates will not move for this. The thought process behind it, though, is since I have Pro here, I think I can take this freely, right? So that's why I ended up going for this. After this, I didn't base because I was just checking her Raptors. She actually did them. So now I'm immediately going bot side, right? And I'm pinging my team here, right? That Belveth might be here. And I want to protect my bot side camps here. This is why I immediately went for this. I was checking them. My Raptors up. My Raptors is up. So I was just checking my Krugs now. Fine, Belveth is not here. My game plan here usually would be Belveth is bot side, I'm bot side. I'm just going to clear my camps, right? But I actually identify Belveth is bot side. And if I look bot lane here, right, after my Krugs, I can actually see on the map here, and I'm panning my camera, they are fighting, right? You do not want to go for your red or Raptors here. I'm 4-0. They are fighting, Belveth is bot side. If I'm not moving here, she might just get a free double kill. And they're kind of low, the enemy bot lane, right? So if I'm here, this is really a winning fight because I'm this strong. So again, guys, you do not want to do your camps if there is better, high value stuff on the map, which is kind of guaranteed. So I'm just looking to, kill the bot lane here. I know Belveth is here. We actually see her on the grump on the map right here. She actually gets it. I didn't have smite anyways, right? I know Belveth is bot side, so you have to play this kind of slowly, but we just saw him moving away from this. My Rakan is kind of inting this, so I recognize, okay, this is not a good play anymore. Belveth is coming, I'm running away. But I know this is a great position for us. It's not like Belveth is topside and she's gonna get my camps. So I'm really looking to fight here, right? Just get, chunk them up with spears. This is how you play Nidalee. I'm this fucking strong, I want to use my lead. And most people would say, oh my goodness, you only have 46 CS in 8 minutes. Bro, Belveth is over here. I do not have to do my camps, right? It's not like she's getting ahead right now. So you have to think about CS per minute. It's really game dependent, right? If Belveth was topside here, this play might be bad because she's kind of getting ahead doing her camps, right? Potentially, she's gonna get my top side, she's gonna just full clear, then it's bad, but Bel'Veth is actually here. So even though I'm not CSing as much, I know in this game state no one is really CSing, right? So I'm not falling behind doing this. And again, I recognize my bot lane is really strong. Enemy bot lane kind of low. This is why I stay here, right? Rel, completely anything, going for recall. I obviously kill her, right? But after this, I know Bel'Veth's bot side. If she's here, there's gonna be a free V2. If she's not, I'm gonna get a free kill on Jinx. Regardless though, we're this strong with great setup. This is why I stay here. And after this, I actually decide, again, you can look for a base, right? If you look at my gold, I have 1.3k. Scuttle grab spawned, Bel'Veth is bot side. I'm this strong, I want to deny her anything on the map. I do not have to base right now. I'm literally, I have this thing, I have Dark Seal stacked, I do not need a base to be strong right here. So I'm just really playing my tempo here perfectly, knowing what I can do on the map, and denying the Bel'Veth any fucking counterplay. I'm not even giving her Scuttle here, right? Because I know I'm not on the base time right now. And this is kind of important. Bel'Veth was bot side, I was bot side, right? I just took the Scuttle. What I'm thinking about right here is, okay, she's not gonna go like this, right? She just was bot side. So I now have downtime to do my bot side camps here, right? And that's what I end up doing here for that reason. And this is kind of important here. I do not go for my red buff here. Why? Because Bel'Veth, after my Raptors, now she might have a chance to invade us, right? And I do not want to give up 3 of my top camps for greeting for red buff, right? So this is why I skip my red buff here. Again, if Bel'Veth was dead, I would most likely just do my red buff and recur and go to top side. Since she's not and she can take my top camps, this is why I skip my red buff here. This is really important, guys. This is why I end up going to my top camps. Here again though, I see my Fiora just, in this invading the Bel'Veth, we see her red buff is up. So now, instead of doing my camps, I obviously want to move for this. Like, I'm 6-0, right, on Nidalee. I know I'm as strong as I need to be, even though I have a bunch of gold, so I immediately move over there. I want to skip my blue buff here. I actually just queued it for the movement speed. So that's why I'm immediately pathing here. We are stronger, I'm really strong. Bel'Veth's red buff is up. We can really look to, just deny her everything on the map, because I'm this fucking strong. And that is going to reward us with a kill. She completely, just ints for a red buff, but I think she would have died regardless. After this, I immediately base. You might go to your camps here, but you have to think about it this way. I have 2 top side camps, I have 2 bot side camps. Bel'Veth is dead. If I recall right now, which takes 8 seconds, I will be roughly on the same timer on the map as her. And I know her bot side camps will respawn. So out of base, I'm just basing here because I know if I spend my gold right now, it's actually a great recall timer because Bel'Veth is dead, right? So recalling here is not gonna give her any tempo, right? Because she's dead. So now I'm recalling. And then I'm just looking to match her on the map. I cannot tell you if I go top or bot side. It kind of depends on the objectives which are up and her camps. If her bot side camps are gonna be up, I'm immediately after basing I'm gonna go bot side, right? That's where the Drake is, that's where my Wincon is, that's where my camps are, and that's where she is gonna be. I'm really basing my decision making off where the enemy jungler is, by me knowing I want to be where the enemy jungler is to deny them everything on the map, right? So she cannot get anything for free. Here, out of base, I end up doing my camps here, immediately move bot side, because that's where the Bel'Veth will be, most likely, that's where camps are. If she's not, fine, I'm gonna be bot side, potentially get a kill or secure this. And if she's top side here, maybe she's getting crops, right? But I just want to cover the best play of her, which is, get her bot side ahead and get my Wincon behind. And I know, okay, worst case, she's gonna be on crops. I'm just gonna take Drake, I'm gonna secure this bot lane play, I'm gonna take her camps, right? So again, match or trade, I want to match her and deny her the best option. This is why I went for this. I'm just over here looking for, secure the lead here with my bot side. We end up killing the Jinx over here. Again though, I'm just bot side here, even if I don't hit the spear, my bot lane is gonna shove this in. The enemy support just died, it's gonna be a dive, really great dive. And after this, I'm obviously taking her Gromp. Because right now, and this is kind of crazy, she actually went for the Drake, all of this happening, so she was bot side. Even if she wasn't, she could take the crops potentially for free. But at that point in time, I cannot beat her, right? So I might as well just take her camps here. But she actually took the Drake here. And I recognize that. I'm like, the fuck, you did Drake after all of this? Okay, fine, I'm just gonna collapse, right? It's gonna be a 4v2 with the enemy mid laner. Obviously, I want to move there, right? But again, I am bot side here because that's where I cover the best play of hers, and I know if I just cover it, there's no way she can play the game. Yeah, they ended up doing Drake, so obviously you want to fight them here because they're, you know, obviously in your jungler, and we're this strong. And as you can see, even if the Bel'Veth went top side, I would have gotten their entire bot side, I would have got Drake. I secured the play on the bot side. She's gonna get crops, but this is, you know, in relation to what I'm gaining, that's nothing, right? So that might have been her best play, but still, I am just, you know, looking to go for the highest guaranteed plays, which is gonna grant us a quick victory, right? Right here, we kill her. Obviously, I'm taking a Gromp here. I'm not in a hurry to go top set right now because Bel'Veth is dead, so I can look to use my tempo here and then potentially recall. And this is kind of important. We actually killed the Jinx, right? So I'm just looking here. I'm just going back, right? Because I know Jinx is gonna go into lane and all of their team is dead, right? And obviously, what can a Jinx do? She has no vision, right? She's going back to lane. I obviously want to kill her, right? And I can tell you, this play here is completely solidifying the lead we have on bot side. Just me knowing, okay, Rell just came, we killed all of them. Jinx, we killed her like 30 seconds ago. She's gonna be in lane. That's what I end up doing. Here, I know I have enough time to do the wolves. And again, it's not like I'm going to lose anything on the map. If Bel'Veth is going to Krabs here, I'm 10-0, right? I'm just going to move there. And right here, though, I recognize my entire team based. So if I go to the Krabs here, I'm going to be alone. So I might as well just base, spend my gold, and be on the map with my team, right? And obviously go top side because that's where the Bel'Veth will be. So I want to match her here. But again, I'm basing here because my entire team is on a base right now. So if I'm staying on the map, I'm really, you know, gonna be like 1v3, right? So I might as well just base and be on the map with my team and spend my gold. Here though, I recognize, okay, I want to base, but the Yasuo is completely overextending, right? And my team is coming. This is why I stay here. Again, all of this is information based. I usually want to base here, but I recognize this Yasuo is just completely greedy. And I'm 10-0, I can just stay on the map. I have 12 Dark Harvest stacks, right? I obviously want to stay. After this though, now I decided not going for base and killing the Yasuo. Now basing is kind of stupid, right? We just killed the Yasuo. We have 4 people in the mid lane, or, you know, my Fiora, and we are 3 on the mid lane. Bel'Veth is topside. If I base right now, I might just lose everything here, right? So obviously I want to stay on the map here because we have man advantage. I'm really strong. I don't need a base right now to contest her because we have the man advantage, right? Bel'Veth here, as you can see, she is obviously topside as we have recognized, and I'm just matching her, right? Nothing of this is crazy. This is just me matching the enemy jungler, right? After Krabs, I recognize my top lane is fighting, so that's why I ended up going for that. We just killed Bel'Veth. This is gonna be a 1v2. Volibear is kind of low, and as soon as I hit the spear, I know, okay, we can dive this guy. If I missed my spear here, I would most likely just do the Krabs. Maybe my bot side camps and then recall and play for bot side, top side camps and then recall for bot side. If I had missed the spear. Since I hit the spear and this guy is literally 1 HP, I'm just looking to dive this with Fiora. Again, Bel'Veth is dead. I can use my tempo like this. She's not gonna be there like anyways, right? Right here, Bel'Veth's still dead. I know I have time to take her top side camps here. Again, you can look for a base, but why would you want a base if you can't just get shit for free on the map, right? So that's what I ended up doing, getting her Crocs here. We recognize they are fighting mid lane, so I was just looking to poke them, right? We see Bel'Veth on a blue wave here. Again though, I'm this strong. Mechanics, of course, are important. This is why we end up killing them. But overall, it's me recognizing I can look for plays, right? And this is how I'm pushing my lead this much in the early game. This is how I end up having 16 KP in 30 minutes. So, right here, I actually just stay, right? We killed Yasuo, we have Krabs, we can just take this tower. Bel'Veth is, you know, just fapping in her jungle, doing nothing. So that's why I end up going for this. Again, I'm just looking, I'm taking blades, I'm taking our camps, I'm diving the enemies. This is what I'm doing, but overall, just knowing based off my tempo on the map. And this is really what tempo is, right? In a different game, you might want to base after, you know, killing Bel'Veth because you have so much gold and you're kind of weak. But right now, I stayed, I recognize the fight topside. After that, I invade her camp because she was still dead. And then I, you know, didn't base because there was a fight mid lane, right? Again, if this fight mid lane was really hard losing and my team completely injured here and the entire enemy team here is here, then I might just base, right? But since my team was here really strong, this is why I stayed for this. We actually saw Bel'Veth going into my bot sets here, so that's why I went here to just protect this. And right now I want to base, right? Again, my team is spacing, my Vel'Koz is 1 HP, my Rakan is spacing, I have a bunch of gold, I have no bot side camps after this. So I want to immediately recall here and play for my top side camps, play for the Herald, the Knight, Bel'Veth, everything there is on the map. And I have a great base timer, I have my fucking entire item here, so that's why the base is also great. After this, I just do my wolves, I do my blue buff, because I have time and I kind of want to get my camps on a respawn, because I want to be very aggressive. So that's going to ensure that I still have a great CS, even though I'm this active on the map. After this, obviously, I'm looking to invade her again. She actually just took her Raptors. So I was figuring she's going to be top side. She actually went bot side here. Again, though, take her Raptor for free if she is here. My team is on the map here. I can really look to, just punish her completely. I'm taking everything off the Bel'Veth. After this, I would usually go to Herald, but actually, I'm just looking maybe the will best greeting, which he does, so I'm going in here. This is again how you play the champ. Obviously, if I miss my spear here, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to Herald, right? We actually ended up hitting the spear. This is why I went for this play right here. And after this, again, I'm just going to be playing topside, right? Bel'Veth cannot gain anything botside here. There's so much value topside. We get a tower here, we get the Herald, we can play for the mid tower. This is why I'm here. My Samira completely overextends here, fighting. I'm not too sure if she wins this. She's kind of fetched, so she might just win it. But even if she does lose this, I don't give a shit, right? Maybe it's the best play for Bel'Veth. I'm making my move based on the most value that I can gain and denying the Bel'Veth everything on the map. After this, I'm not going to Cromp, I'm not basing. Bel'Veth is bot side, 2 of the enemies are dead. I'm just looking to push my lead here, and I take the mid tower here, obviously, right? And yeah, that's basically it. I wish this game was a little bit longer, but I mean, what can enemies do, right? Overall, I think this game really showcases you guys, like most of my Nidalee games. This is how you stomp games, and most games will not extend into the mid game. I'm actually planning on showing you guys a game which is kind of, extending to the late game to show you how you close out games with Nidalee in the late game. But I think that's like 80% of Nidalee games, if you know how you play, especially low elo. This is how your games will look like. And again, it's nothing crazy, you just have to know about the fundamental stuff of match or trade, and if you are strong, especially in Nidalee, you want to match the enemy jungler at all times and deny them everything. Always being there, covering the enemy jungler's best play, and that's basically how you stomp a game like this. Yeah, nothing crazy, but again, you have to know about this stuff, and I'm just trying to show you guys what is possible. And this was like Emerald Elo or some shit, so yeah, that's the Elo where most of you guys are, but it's really no different in high Elos. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.